Hi everybody and welcome to Stitchwick Creations. This is part of the Doll Basics series. Here we're going to be looking at how to prep a doll ready for customising. Here we have an Ashlynn Ella doll. She's part of the Ever After High doll series and I only got her for £1 at a charity shop. Somebody's played with her and obviously spent time having lots of fun with her, made her her own dress out of some scraps of fabric. But we don't need any of that, so we're going to take off everything that we don't need. Some of the accessories are held on with elastic bands. Her bracelets and necklace come off quite easily. With her bracelets you have to take the hands off and they pop on and off quite easily, so that's not too bad. I was hoping to save her hair because it seemed in quite good condition, so after fighting to get the elastic band off one of the shoes, I tie her hair up, ready to cut off and hopefully use for another project later on. Unfortunately, as I cut through her hair, I found that the glue had seeped through in places and it was a bit gooey and not very nice, so I had to throw it away in the end, which is a shame really because I prefer to reuse where I can. Once the poor girl's had a buzz cut, it's time for her to have a hot water treatment. Here I have a mug of boiling water and I'll sit the head in there until it's nice and soft. Every so often I'll take it out and give it a quick squeeze to see if it's nice and malleable. Now her head's nice and soft, I'll get a towel, make sure that most of the water is drained out of her head. And then gently pull off the head, and because it's warm and stretchy, it's able to come over the pins on the neck peg without ripping anything. And then we go inside with a pair of needle nose pliers and start scraping at the hair plugs. The hair plugs are only held in by their own force with a bit of glue, so scraping them out means it will pull the hair back through to the inside of the head, and then you can use the needle nose pliers to grip them and pull them out into big clumps. This one had a lot of goop in her head. I felt quite queasy getting this out of the doll. It looked like something my cat had thrown up. If you find that the hair starts getting harder to pull out, dip it back in the mug of hot water again to soften all the glue up. Using 100% acetone and a cotton wool ball, and wipe off their face. This includes the blush, the lips and the eyes. I also go onto her hair and remove the brown where her hair was because I'm not sure what colour I'm going to be rerouting and I might have to paint a different colour on top. I give her face a quick clean again with some water to make sure all the acetone's off because it has lasting effects on the vinyl if you leave it on long enough. You can shrink heads with the acetone. And if you leave it on and scratch it with your fingernail, you can scratch some of the face off as well. On most of the dolls, I trim the neck peg down. Sometimes I don't know what I'm going to be making with the dolls, and if I'm going to put some armature in the head for horns or anything big and flouncy, or pins for big headdresses or hairdos, I don't want the neck peg to interfere because it kind of locks the head into place and makes it less poseable. So I trim it down so it's nice and small. This body's not been moulded very well. You can see there's quite a lot of lines left on it, so I will take my scalpel and I'll scrape down the rough edges and then use my nail buffer to smooth those down. And here you are, a blank doll, ready to do whatever you want to. The Ever After High dolls have rather large heads compared to their bodies, which gives them a more cartoony feel. But we can change that by shrinking the head in acetone, which I'll cover in another video. And once you've got this sussed, you can get the rest of your dolls all prepped and ready to go with just a few bits and pieces. I hope this is helpful. Please let me know if there's anything you want to see or anything you'd like to see, and I hope to see you again soon on the channel. Please take a look at my Instagram or my Etsy shop, and if you've got any comments, find me on the Instagram or on here and give me a shout. Thank you.